Hello and welcome back to the Vernon Photography Club sizing demonstrations. In this video we're going to look at DXO version 8.2, and it's purported to have one of the better noise reduction software capabilities. So we're using the same, that being said, we're using the same images we used before in the other videos. We'll start out and we're going to say that all of our edits are done, and we're going to export this to disk, which is how the DXO does it. So when you click on export to disk, and you can get it, open that here, you can open it up by right clicking it, and you can open it up by going up to here. All brings you to the same window where you have standard out. You can pick what you want: standard output, JPG for tablet, TIFF, DNG, or you can add your own special options. So what we're going to do with this is export as a JPG, putting it into the original image folder so we know where to find it, and the other options are we can pick a custom folder. A suffix if you wanted it, 400 dpi as we've done with all of the others, 400 or 600, and resizing mode is the longest size, and it's going to be 1400 pixels wide. sRGB, preserving color details, all of the metadata, and we don't have a watermark. So everything's ready, but you will notice there's no place to change the name. That DXO does that slightly differently. Export, and it does take a little bit of time, and there it is. So you can see here is our JPG. Right click on it, and there is a rename option here somewhere. Which you rename it down here, and I can't remember where it is. I'm not that great at DXO yet. So there's our landscape. Seems quite simple, to the same as the other ones. We'll do our portrait, export to disk, and in this case we want our longest size to be 1050 because that's our top to bottom. So again, export. There's our landscape JPG, our portrait JPG. Now we'll do our square, picked it, export to disk, and the longest side and the shortest side are the same size, so nothing to change in this particular case, but this is where you would if you needed to. Export again. So let's have a look at these three and compare the sizing as they were compared to the other programs. DXO examples. Landscape is 1135, so a little bit larger. Portrait is 834, a bit larger than Photoshop and Lightroom. And square again, 1.03. So, but it's not a huge difference, but it is a little larger. And I think that's because there's more information included with the image. And if you highlight the image, and in this case I pressed F2 because I'm on Windows and my function keys are just function keys. Landscape image, maker name, same as before, outdoor scenes, CENES. So there we go. It's renamed there. So if we look back at that, and we'll just do the one for now so we don't have a really long video here. DXO, and there is our landscape image, maker name, outdoor scenes, and you see how it added a DOP file. That is DXO's version of the XMP files that you'll find in Photoshop. All of those need to be kept in the same directory when you're moving things around or working with them later on and you want to come back to them and re-edit. So there we go. It's a easy enough thing to work with once you get a little bit of time with it, and we're done. Next we're going to do affinity, and then we've got a few others after that. Thank you very much.